Hey guys, Risque here, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, Chapter 1. So last we left off, we were here at the dig site. We were getting somewhere. We're about to recreate the scene to try and find the entrance to this damn tomb. Okay. Alright, John, let's do this thing. Which, I can't even lie, John is kind of fine. Like, can't lie. I don't think that's right. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's not right either. Okay. Damn, I don't... Hold on. Okay, so... Female statue, allegory of the minor wind, with a basket of fruits in her hand. I just wore a lion helmet and fought with a sword. Archetypal symbol of autumn. But which direction was she facing? Was she facing east? That's what I don't know. Oh, looking east, yes. Okay, so she was looking this way. There we go. Okay. So who is this? This should be... What's his face with the... Right. I just don't know which direction he's facing. We'll leave it like that for now. Okay, and then... Basket of fruits in her hand. She's looking west. Yes, okay. Now for this one I'm not sure. I mean, obviously it's the shield. Maybe?
It seems everything's in place. Now, let's see what this has to tell us.
Excuse me. Okay. There we go. Let's do this shit. What? What do you mean what it has to tell us? Why is it... It's vibrating like right here. Why is it vibrating right here? With the scene recreated, I should see if the location of the tomb becomes clear. Oh. I keep forgetting that that's a thing. Don't judge me. I'm high on Dayquil. Oh, which I wanted to say, if you're new here, welcome. Because I, a few of my, random choices of videos, blew up out of nowhere, and I got some new subscribers out of it. So, welcome, if you're new.
Here is your discovery, Mr. Swift. Hey, look at this. What have you found? Don't let anyone touch anything there. Eureka! I found you, my friend.
All right, pay me. I found the tomb. Mr. Swift is engrossed in the discovery. I can use this opportunity to investigate his workbench. There we go. That's all I've wanted this whole time. But yeah, so welcome to all the new subscribers. I very much appreciate it. If you've left likes and comments, they mean the world. Also, to the few dislikes I've gotten, because I usually don't get dislikes, but you know, once you get more views on something, the haters bound to show up. Y'all can suck it. So, there we go. Y'all are not welcome here. The rest of you are, though. Y'all are cool. What's this? Tusks and Trunks. The zoological bestseller Tusks and Trunks provides a most rigorous scientific description of the elephant. It is almost encyclopedic, that's a weird way to spell that, in its analysis of the creature's life both in the wild and captivity. One crucial chapter describes the elephant's mating season, in which they become extremely dangerous. Furthermore, the book features guidance on how to communicate and interact with the big mammal. Interesting. Really? My apologies for the noise as fucking always. That hasn't changed. But interesting that he knows so much about elephants, don't you think? Very interesting. I'm just like, I guess people woke up today and were like, let's just be loud as possible. That sounds like a good idea.
Lots of darts. Handy against rodents of all kinds.
Alright. Interesting. Very interesting. Arthur's looking more and more guilty with every passing second. A personal diary owned by Arthur Swift. He describes in considerable detail his personal life and research. More importantly, it tells of a dispute between the archaeologist and Theodore Gilden over the dig site. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna be coughing and hiccuping and sneezing and sniffling all day, so my bad. Day 1224. Theodore always uses his wealth to shut down complaints. I'd rather he bought a brain with more gyrification, so that he were, I guess I don't have that kind of brain either, sorry Arthur, so that he were smart enough to see the bigger picture. Not everything revolves around your darn elephant. I have only a few months before he will commence construction. He even lacks the imagination to build something beautiful. Ivory baths, the mundanity. I must think lest our invaluable history be buried by the inconsequential. Shut up. God. This is all very telling.
Trying to take over my research, are you? I come here to pick up my diary, and I find you snooping around. Explain yourself.
Mr. Swift, if that were true, I would have been on my way to the newspaper. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I didn't have a chance to introduce myself properly.
Outrageous! You deceived me, sir. What is the reason for your being here? Who sent you, Mr. Holmes?
Theodore Gilden's premature death brought me here.
Theodore is dead? How can that be possible?
I'm thinking of all the possibilities, and I'm not crossing out anyone who might have been involved. Even his elephant. The land you're excavating belongs to Mr. Gilden, does it not?
Did I hear an accusation? I have nothing to hide. You can ask me whatever nonsense you've prepared as a token of my diminishing respect towards you.
Very well, Mr. Swift. I appreciate your cooperation. Were you at the site this morning?
Affirmative. This project is taking a lot of my time, as you see. I spend more time underground than on the surface.
When did you learn about Theodore's death?
Just now. You just told me.
And you aren't surprised, shocked? I won't tell anyone if you shed a tear or two. Weren't you partners, after all?
We were. And it is a real shame. But I've seen too many deaths in my life, Mr. Holmes, for the news to truly shake me.
When was the last time you saw Mr. Gilden?
A couple of days ago. We discussed the site. I believe in the tomb and its secrets. Theodore's patience was stretched, however. He was already inventing new projects. It wasn't a long conversation. I suppose that his daughter will inherit everything now, along with all of the eccentricities and problems.
And not forgetting Goliath.
Eccentricities and problems, Mr. Holmes. One of many. Will you allow me to return to my research, or are you insisting on remaining an obstacle?
Oh, I haven't even started yet.
Don't get sassy with me. I will out-sass all of you. Okay, let's talk about your diary.
You have a weakness for nostalgia. Or, rather, do you use it to record a list of enemies?
Young man, you need to check your moral compass. Reading another person's diary is a sin in every culture that I can think of.
But you aren't answering the question.
You've already read it. Why bother? I simply record my life to keep my memory clean from misinterpretation. Letters and pages don't lie.
But the writer of the text can.
I don't remember thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's diary being in the commandments, but whatever.
What's with this box of darts? Is it for a scientific argument?
A little darker than that. Rather for killing the kind of rodents that might nibble a nose or a toe in your sleep.
Let's just say I have to protect myself against a larger animal, such as an elephant. Might it be enough to stop it, make it faint?
If I were you, I wouldn't bank on it.
Mm-hmm. He claims the darts are used to kill rodents at the dig site. I call bullshit.
With this book, you attempted to plan an attack on the elephant?
Your insinuations are out of place. Goliath is a frightening animal. All I wished to do was to understand the creature. As any scientist would do, I researched, analyzed, and drew conclusions.
And what conclusion did you draw?
That Theodore Gilden made the animal miserable. He couldn't provide the proper environment for the beast. My interest in the subject ended there.
Yeah, I honestly don't even need to hear anymore. This dude is guilty, but I'm enjoying this.
Moving on.
Okay.
I've nothing to add.
Okay.
As far as I can tell, you're a man of the academic world, so this book about Nabe and Laura is just an empirical study?
What? That nonsense? I'd prefer to lose my eyesight than read such trash.
So, you know nothing about it?
I know nothing. I wish I'd never heard of it in the first place, this caricature of science.
Do I hear traces of envy? You're still relatively young that you might find your own Laura.
Perhaps I envy Nabe, for I cannot simply blow people up for distracting me. That's all. You happy now? Wonderful.
Damn. It's kind of harsh. Wait, what? Only read the book to understand the animal and how it should be treated. Okay. Uses diary to document important moments. Alright. He probably doesn't have anything to say about that.
I'm a busy man.
Yeah, shut up.
What's with this intricate recruitment process? Pro-British workers charge less?
As a head of this organization, I need to secure a productive environment. It's impossible to do so if there are political differences, especially here, where the native population doesn't support our efforts to find the ancient artifacts.
Decent pay can also stimulate productivity and shut down any political discord. Hadn't you thought of that?
You're young. You have time to fritter and fight with everyone you meet. I don't have such a luxury. Our workers receive enough pay for what they do. So don't start a discussion you know nothing about.
Arthur sincerely believes that the discoveries of the dig site will change humankind's understanding of their own history. Sure.
Remember one of the rules? It seems that you didn't return a tool. Is this knife yours?
Do I look like a fellow who carries a knife? I don't need it.
There are plenty of uses for it on the site, and outside of it.
I have other people to cut ropes for me, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, but I don't think you need a knife for cutting ropes, bro. Arthur said it is not his knife and that he doesn't use one in his work, and I call bullshit.
I've nothing to add.
Gilden's elephant is quite an unusual addition to Cordona's fauna. What is your scientific opinion on that?
No matter how much Theodore loved it, it still remained a wild animal trapped inside a stone pen. Goliath needs savannas, fields, lakes.
I'm sure that Goliath did not have a plan to kill his owner to head to the savannas. What do you think?
No, animals don't kill in a typical sense. I can only presume that it tried to protect itself from captivity, from Theodore. It was a gilded cage that was predestined to break.
Uh-huh. Sure. Sure, babes.
I've nothing to add.
Yeah, I figured.
I'm a busy man.
I like going ahead and just making sure that he has nothing to say about everything.
Your partner had a very specific attitude towards the things he treasured. Was this habitual for him?
That would have been too much even for him. Don't get me wrong, he had a harsh temper. Like a true businessman, he was ready to burn his competitors to the ground.
But threatening someone physically would have been something new even for him, am I correct?
Absolutely. Besides, I had never seen him this angry. The fellow who received the letter must have been extremely alarmed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, oops. Arthur was surprised to see Theodore this aggressive and indiscreet.
Moving on.
What do you think about Paul?
Moving on.
Okay.
I've nothing to add.
Have you seen this person before? The one beside Imogen Gilden?
No, but he's with Imogen, so I suppose that he's a friend of hers. That girl always has her head in the clouds. I could have said Theodore was different, but that wouldn't have been entirely true.
Away with the fairies, was he?
That's one way of putting it. Either way, I don't know much about Imogen's life or her friends. The type of elite that pretends to be educated.
Okay. Oh, wait. Arthur was surprised to see... Oh. Okay.
I'm a busy man.
Did this plan cause a rift in your business relationship with Theodore Gilden?
Nothing like that. Admittedly, we didn't share a common vision of what is more important, the past or the future. In my opinion, we can't build a future without knowing the past.
So you wanted to save the tomb of Vitus here, or perhaps your control over the research?
Only the knowledge that rightly belongs to humankind, nothing less and nothing more.
Alright. Okay, so... I think that's about it for the casebook. Let's go to the Mind Palace. Okay. So I just want to make sure that everything's, you know, all the possibilities are investigated or whatever. Arthur protected his research. Arthur Swift has dedicated his life to studying the history of humankind. He may not have been willing to see that end. And, you know, I think the guy genuinely does love, like, his science and stuff, but that doesn't mean you're not going to kill someone. I need to find Goliath. Goliath is dangerous right now, but may prove valuable to this case. I need to lure him out by exploiting his lust. I don't ever want to hear those words together again, ever. Okay. Man, this is one long-ass case. Jesus. Oh, boy. Chemical analysis. Okay, here we go. So, we need this. And -3. Oh. Oh, that's different. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, hold on. Delete. Yeah, there we go. So 3 and -3. Okay, so there's... So... I mean, maybe? Because, I mean, okay. I don't know. The math isn't mathing for any of these. And then -5, but then that would make that -4. Whoop. Yeah, so I would need... extra, like this, but then that would make it -2. What the fuck? These are getting hard. They were easy at first. Okay, hold on. Let's delete all of these. Let's start over. Start over from scratch. Okay. So... hold on. What about 3? And then -2 plus 2. And then... no. No, that wouldn't make sense either. Shit. It's okay, let's link those together. And bust this out. Oh, right, we need to get another chemical operation here. But then it's like maybe this also, but I don't need any of the blue. That's what's throwing me off here. Yeah, that's not right. The math just is not... it's not adding up here. Because, okay. There's 3 and 1. Or, yeah, 3 and 1. And then there's -2 plus 2. But that doesn't make sense either. I am so confused. Okay, well, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and try to figure this out in the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share this with your friends, hit the bell so you don't miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time.